Bienvenidos al canal, soy José Loque y estamos en Back to the Future, The Game. Volvamos a donde lo dejamos. Muy bien hecho, gracias. Me encanta. Ay. Miércoles 14 de mayo. Vale, lo dejamos aquí y... Si no me equivoco, necesitaba el zapato para dárselo a Aini.
What do you know about this shoe, Aini? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Ron Scott. Una de las grandes frases de Doc. Acabo de subir un momento el brillo.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Aini?
El telefonillo, vamos. Señora Strickland.
Step away from the door. Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected.
Holy God.
Hooligans. Get along now.
Gamberros en inglés, vamos.
Scat.
Un juego buenísimo. Bueno.
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Ya está. Tengo el zapato, pero...
E. Strickland. You aren't related to Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna.
Edna.
Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes. What's old man what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced for myself, slacker.
Einstein.
Say your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well,
Perderme.
see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well,
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
what is it? Let me see.
El zapato. Va a tirárselo. Es que se lo tira, vamos.
A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
El otro zapato. Se estará pensando, ¿qué coño estará haciendo este tío?
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Ay, por lo menos se queda ahí esperando. Es bueno. Esta parte me costó la misma vida.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other
Hay una
one.
foto al lado de ella.
Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Se olvidó de empezar.
Have a seat, Sonny.
Sunny, hijito.
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Se acaba de guardar.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
If there's a clue to find a doc out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
Diarios. Etna. Vamos a hablar con Etna.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Qué hija de su
Yes.
madre. Oh.
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with
Con un
a
perro,
dog. Oh,
¿Quién
when
podría
was
ser?
it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know.
Va por Gil.
Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Virgen.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
¿Dónde está,
Where
hija?
was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square, right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley
Están volando.
Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Ay, un segundito, tarda menos que nada. 3/4 millas. Ay, ahí la. Esto lo cortaré, supongo. Puedo ayudarme en esos periódicos.
Doing some
Mira, este, que es el
stargazing?
único.
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
¿Es eso?
Tim Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Pues ya está, no tenemos nada más.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about
a ver si ahora... 1932. A2. Tú di que sí, en vez de Adidas, A2.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Que están los diarios.
I told you not to touch those.
Vamos a seguir mirando por aquí. ¿Eh? Ah, sí, está un dato peculiar.
Is that
Siempre fue
Vice
calvo.
Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
El radiador.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Ahora tenemos que aprovechar. Vamos.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue
Tenemos
him.
una fecha.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order. Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Now! Get out! Get out! Get out!
La cara que le trae.
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Más estúpido. Como no, ropa de a lo antiguo. Funciona con basura.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Es un uniforme. Vamos a darle.
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Verdaderamente. It's about time.
You ready to
Vamos
go,
ahí.
Einstein?
Es hora de viajar en el tiempo.
Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor? Fluxy.
En verdad es fluceando, pero bueno.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
86. Salir. Muy peculiar que te salga lo de salir. Vale, próxima salida, 4 millas. ¡Vamos, chiquitín! Alcanzas 88 kilómetros por hora. Mirando al perro que es lo que... Ser casual, ¿eh? Acércate, acércate. No me pegues, tiro al DeLorean. Bien. El refrigerador. Siempre nos ponemos detrás del mismo cartel, ¿eh? No cambiamos. Para que arreglar algo que no está roto. Dos. Venga, que creo que ahora nos toca otra vez. Veamos la vieja Hill Valley. Más vieja que la última vez que vinimos.
Where'd you go now, boy?
El perro ya se nos fue. Pequeños detalles los cuales siempre son de admirar. Mira, ahí se ve la zona donde se quemó. Cuidado. Siempre entra de la misma forma.
Young man, excuse me, young man.
Joven hombre.
Me?
Bueno,
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
Gin.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
Él no ha podido ser, claramente.
There's got to be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
Jolín, pues solo me...
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man
Maldita
said,
sea.
flashing a
Sí, con la
boyish
bomba.
yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Estoy tras él... no sé.
Yeah, tell him, go ahead, make my day.
Make your day what?
No la entendí.
Never mind. I'll play around with it and see if I can come up with something better. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Michael Corleone son... Corleone.
Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Heraldo. La señora Strickland.
I know, I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no, down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc, I gotta
Dejemos que
find
le
Doc.
quitó el zapato. Y ya se nos ha vuelto ahí el perro. Un segundo. Que solo quiero opciones, frecuencia, no. Texto emergente, objetivo más. Voy a ponerle este no. Simplemente volver al juego. Uy, me salió un segundo de la pantalla.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Una pregunta. ¿Y dónde vivía la señora Strickland? Town. El cine ha cambiado. Esos pequeños detalles son los que se notan. Sopa de comida. Habla. Comida de sopa o como sopa de comida. Bueno,
Doc!
ahí tenemos.
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
What?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system. Of course. I'd almost forgotten about
Te
that.
responde la pregunta como que
So what's
tenemos
our
el
plan
otro
for getting
DeLorean.
out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Lo matan.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right? But what?
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
La pregunta es, ¿cómo que lo sabe? ¿Cómo que lo
Why don't
sabe?
I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't
Mira,
even think
Israel.
about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for
Sí,
5
sí.
minutes, Doc. You're already talking about the end of the universe.
Sí.
I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
O lo que es lo mismo, un cambio de línea temporal.
Well, I suppose I could just get some
Es la más
dynamite
lógica.
and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
¿Eh?
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me.
En el año
1931 me.
1931.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to
Se nos
break
ha
you
ido
out
la
of jail?
Precisely.
Bueno, unos minutitos. Antes de nada... Es
Won't
verdad.
talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
Ya está.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
¿Cómo recuerdas tú? Bueno, y la última...
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Un pequeño
I
detalle.
guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Peculiar. Bueno, y lo vamos a dejar aquí. Aparte después le quiero preguntarle una cosa para que veáis, pero ya se nos ha ido el capítulo de manos. Guardar. la plaza del pueblo. Pues bueno, para variar la costumbre, comentad, darle a like, favorito, si os está gustando la serie y hasta el siguiente vídeo. Bye.